Man, you won't believe this. You won't believe this shit. Man shot by Pittsburgh police in traffic stop tells jury why he refused to leave the car. Why he refused to leave the car. Well, here's the gist of it. Leon Floyd, shot and paralyzed by police, said Monday that he refused to get out of his car following a November 2012 traffic stop in Highland Park because the officers were convinced he was someone else, and he was afraid of what might happen to him. Here's what happened. I was terrified, he said. I didn't know what the officers were going to do to me. Mr. Floyd, testifying in the second week of his federal civil case against Pittsburgh police officers David DeBush and Andrew Miller, said the police seemed fixated on the idea that he was lying about his identity and was really Lemon Floyd, a gang member who looked similar. He said Officer Michael Kowski, who was not party to the lawsuit, grilled him about being LeMaitre, dispute him producing his license, registration, and insurance papers with the name Leon Floyd. The man says he was terrified. He got more frustrated, Mr. Floyd said. Officer Kowski, it just seemed like he wanted me to be LeMaitre Fort. He wouldn't take no for an answer. When Officer Kowski and his partner, Officer Miller, demanded he get out of his car, he refused. He said one of them uttered a racial slur, and then the officers tried to yank him out of the car. He said he anchored himself inside to resist. Within seconds, he said the car began moving, and he'd been shot 5 times in the chest by Officer DeBush. How the hell did he survive 5 shots? Bam! 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 And bam! I'm sorry, but how did he survive 5 shots? Back to it. I remember my ears ringing, he said. I remember the smell of fireworks in my car. A dashboard camera video shows who had arrived as backup jumping into the car and records the sound of 5 shots being fired as the vehicle races down the street and crashes. Mr. Floyd said he did not recall how the car came to be in motion, although under cross-examination he admitted the only way he could have moved is that if he'd released the brake, shifted into gear, and hit the gas. He said he also didn't realize the officer was in his car when it sped off. I never knew there was a third cop that came to the scene, he said. In addition to describing the 60-minute traffic stop and shooting, Mr. Floyd spent much of the morning describing the aftermath in graphic detail. He told the jury about his difficulties in adjusting to life in a wheelchair. He said he tries to remain positive so he can be a role model. His family wept in the gray, and last, one jury could be seen wiping away tears. I'm stronger than my circumstances, he said. Mr. Floyd sued the city, the officers, and their supervisions in 2013. U.S. Morality Judge Mahone Kylo dismissed the city, the supervisors, and Officer Kears. She also threw out some of Mr. Floyd's claims. She allowed the suit to proceed on a claim of excessive force against Officer DeBush and assault against Officer Miller for grabbing him. The trial began last week and is expired to last 3 weeks. Damn! Well, that's hell of a nukes cast. Oh, you heard it all, folks. This happened in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is really getting a dangerous place. Wow, cops are really dangerous, man. Wow, thanks for watching this video about the Pittsburgh. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.